Hi Justin, good to meet you in the studio today. As promised, just wanted to get a couple of bits over to you. Um, we focus mainly on how you're pressuring the floor, how you're using the ground to power your stroke, and this will not only give you velocity in terms of speed and power, but also efficiency. So the way we use the floor can really help how efficient our golf swing is. We've got some high speed video, then we're going to pull up your pressure mapping, and you're going to get the look on this video that the pressure stays fairly centered over the golf ball. So as we're looking at this, you look fairly centered, or maybe even a little bit in your lead foot over the golf ball. What we'd actually like to happen is we'd like your pressure to move into your right side, so your trail side, like this example over here on the right hand side. So you can see it looks on video like the pressure is a little bit more over this this trail side. We want to be going for about 80%, and then that's going to allow us to push and use the ground and push to the left side to sweep the ball away. You're going to struggle to do that because you've not really loaded up that trail side. Now, as I said, we're looking at high speed video here, and we're just looking at how this looks. Pressure is incredibly difficult to see. However, we do use body track pressure mapping, and we'd actually track your pressure. So this is a little bit of a look at what that looked like. This is your lead foot, so your left foot, and this one is your trail foot, this one here, and in the center there we've got the center of pressure, that little dot. When you start, you'll see you're incredibly balanced, so you've got even pressure distribution, slightly favoring the lead foot, which is really good. Also your toe heel is pretty good also, so you start nicely balanced. But then, as we discussed from the high speed video, as you start to create your backswing pivot, we don't really shift any pressure into the trail leg. You'll see as you're starting to wind up here, you're still 55, 45, exactly the same as how you started. So there's no pressure shift to the trail side. You'll see as you wind this swing up, just kind of hovering around, always kind of 50-50, fairly even. And then during the downstroke, your pressure does lead, but it's just it's not the most efficient way to move your body. I do want you at this point, before I pull up the more improved version, just to note your peak velocity of 107. Peak velocity. This is the fastest that you're moving, and you'll see you're moving your fastest at around this point here. Peak velocity 107. We really want that peak velocity to be happening a little bit later, when your lead arm is somewhere near parallel to the floor. So we really want that peak velocity to be happening a little bit later. So 107. If we pull up your new and improved version, so still a little bit of work in practice, but not bad for a 40-minute session, you'll see as you wind this golf swing up, how much more pressure you get into this trail foot. So at this point we've got 79% pressure in the trail foot. You'll see how much deeper the trace is into this trail foot, and that's going to allow you to move much more efficiently and much faster, and create more ground force reaction, and pressure the floor better. So you can see now you're starting to move. You got 81% pressure into the trail foot, starting to move back towards the target now. And what you're going to see here is your peak velocity, which is how fast you're able to move. It's gone to 134 over 107, and this is just in 40 minutes of training and understanding. So you can imagine what's possible with a little bit more work. Also, the peak velocity is a fraction later, so you've now got the lead arm parallel to the floor, and there's peak velocity. You'll see it impact you move nicely back towards the ball, and somewhere down here it impacts you back to kind of 76%. So we look for an 80-80, 80% pressure in your trail foot at the top, 80% in your lead foot at impact. So a much better move. Justin, I hope this has helped. We'll catch up in the studio next time. Cheers.